so fucking excited. I'm so fucking nervous. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. I don't even know if I can speak English well for a long time. I am truly nervous right now. Yeah, I'm gonna still say that in Portuguese. Why? Because I want to. Yeah, I like it. I like saying that in Portuguese. Because I'm Brazilian, I can say something in Portuguese right in the beginning of the video. That it? Yeah, what? Well, if you don't know me, I'm a crazy Brazilian guy on YouTube. Yeah, I'm just another crazy Brazilian guy on YouTube, but this time speaking in English. If you're new on this channel, my name is Victor Soares. I already said that. I'm a Brazilian guy living in Los Angeles, California. And this is my first video in English. I'm really nervous. Actually, it wasn't my first video in English because I made some sketches like 3 years ago, I think. Yeah, I did. If you remember, like this video here.
Hey man, that girl got hair on her legs. Yo man, that girl got hair on her legs, dog.
That was me. Walking down Hollywood Boulevard dressed as a girl with a fucking beard in my face and hairy legs, as you can see that the guy's saying that. I'm sorry for this thing here. It's not gonna be like that. I'm gonna put some lights in here. I'm gonna put some things. I'm gonna try to change stuff, make it more cool. I'm using a cell phone to film this, so maybe someday I'm gonna use a camera because I sold my camera. So maybe someday it won't be like this. It will be better quality. It will be a better, I don't know how to say this name in English. Cenário. In Portuguese it's cenário. We were learning words in Portuguese. And I was thinking, what the fuck am I gonna talk about in my first video? And I realized that everybody in Brazil is talking about one thing called Enem. Then I thought, maybe it would be cool to tell people from outside of Brazil what the fuck is that crazy thing, which is one of the funniest moments in the year in Brazil. I'm not joking. Everybody waits for that moment just to laugh of stupid people. I'm gonna try to explain to you guys what Enem is. You know, when you're a senior year and you're trying to get into college, there's a big test in Brazil, like a fucking huge test that you need to take if you want to go to college. Like if you don't take that and you have a good grades, you're not going to college unless you have money and then you pay for a private college or you go to a really bad college. Because in Brazil, most of the best colleges are for free. Yeah, they are for free. It's not like in America, like you pay fucking expensive money to go to college. In there, if you want to go to a good school, like elementary, middle, and high school, then you have to pay money because public schools in Brazil are fucking shitty. But in college, the best ones are for free. I'm not joking. Like the private ones are good, but not as good as the free ones. So everybody wants to go to the free one. First, because they are better. Second, because they don't have to pay a shit for them. And third, because they have the best parties. Yeah, they do. They do have something called calorada. It's fucking insane. It's like fucking insane. So you're in senior year. You're about to try to get to college, and you have to go through this fucking crazy test. It's a really long test. I took that. I didn't use it because I ended up doing bachelor in performing arts, which didn't ask for that. But I took that shit. I don't even remember my grades actually. I don't even know how bad I was because I know I wasn't good. And this test will basically define the rest of your life. So imagine you have that one test that you can't miss. You can't be late. You can't do anything wrong. And what do? You fuck that up because you're Brazilian, and Brazilians always fuck important shit up. So every year, the whole Brazil waits for this moment where people in high school about to graduate and go to college do this test. But they wait for the most dumb people to show up. Because every year, even though they say the gates are going to close at 1 p.m., it's not even 8 a.m., it's like 1 fucking p.m. You have to be there before. At 1 p.m., they're gonna close the gates. Every year, someone shows up late. Then you can say, oh, but they live far away. Maybe they live in another city. Oh, they don't have public transportation in that area. Or there was a fucking traffic. Come on, dude. You have one fucking job in your life. You have one job. That's study. And go to this one test. And you're late, you deserve to be mocked at. Mocked at? Is that right? You know, like people, I'm joking about you. Yeah, I don't know how to say that. But you deserve to suffer if you're late to that. So people started to gathering in the gates of schools just to see people arriving late. It actually became a thing. And what happens It's shit like this. This is fucking real. This happens in Brazil. People wait in the gates just to see people go through that. And then you think that's the worst thing that actually can happen during this test. You don't get in there on time. Nope. Because Brazilians are not just good in being late. We're good in being dumb sometimes. So to go to this test, you need to show your ID. And you have to take the real ID. Because in Brazil we have a copy and we have the real ones. Like sometimes you don't need a real one. You just take a copy of that, like, and print it and say, hey, this is me, and fuck it, people are okay. But this is a fucking huge, important test! And so you can't take a copy to that test. And then this boy, he showed up with a copy, and they didn't allow him to do the test. And he was like, dude, I swear to God, I thought it was a real one. It's exactly the same. And I can't understand that. Actually, I can't understand that guy's mistake. I don't even know what I'm talking about that, because this is a Brazilian ID. Yeah, this here. It's a Brazilian. I'm not joking. This is me. Yeah, this is me. This is a fucking Brazilian ID. It's plastic. It's paper and plastic, and so anyone can fake that. So I understand the mistake. What I don't understand is people that know that you only can use a black pen. This is actual black pen. Yeah, it's black pen. And they took a blue one, or they take a pencil, and I thought it was okay for me to use a pencil on the test. My friend, you spend whole high school learning. Someone is dying? What the fuck? You spent. Is that someone's actually dying in here? You spent the fucking whole high school learning about this one test. You know step by step of how to do this test. You know what you can, and you know what you can and what you can't do. Your teachers tell you over and over again, what the fuck is happening? Seriously, is there anyone dying here? I swear, I think someone is dying. Someone is screaming out there like, So your teachers go over and over again teaching you what you have to do and what you can't do in that test, and you do exactly the opposite. I can spend the whole day here talking about crazy stuff that happened. There was a girl that actually had a kid during the fucking test. There was a guy that just robbed the place, got inside of the school to hide from the cops, and he forgot there was Enem day. He forgot. And he got in the middle of the fucking test. He was like, it's okay guys, I'm not robbing you guys, I'm just hiding from the police. Keep doing your test. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just gonna hide here with my gun, you know? Just keep doing the test. It's all good. My people. We don't even need sitcoms. We don't need comedy shows. We just watch the news and Facebook and YouTube. That's all we need in Brazil. We don't need fiction. So that's it. I think that's my first video. That's cool. For my first video. Well, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Don't forget to leave the thumbs up down below and check my social media. It's right here. It's around here. So follow me on my social media. And yeah, I'm gonna be here 3 times a week, posting videos like this, and sometimes a daily vlog, sometimes a parody, sometimes a sketch, sometimes, I don't know, I can just go crazy and do stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys like this. If you ever go to Brazil, try to stop by during Enem so you can see people getting late. Not getting late, arriving late, being late. Thank you so much guys, and see you next video.